Just looking at me? Oh, that camera angle's not gonna work. Bam! Look at all that shit. Wow. Huh? Oh, he broke the... Oh, you piece of shit. Oh, the snake. It broke the rock I was hiding behind. Is he gonna get free? Holy shit! Alright, man. Freeze it.
There! Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Oh, shit. Oh. Worth it. Like Dark Souls. Sometimes you gotta trade blow for blow, you know? Ah, right in the fucking face. Yeah, you thought so. It doesn't like that. Hit it right in the fucking face. Plenty enough. Yeah, I get it. You're super pissed. I don't care. Okay. Now you got a stinger tail in play. No one cares. You're not scary. You're just a snake. Yeah, okay, cool. You're a scorpion snake. Fucking good for you.
Damn it, it broke free!
Yeah, well, I am out of
Gotta take
frozen
this thing down
stuff.
fast!
What?
That
Yeah, I did do frost ammo already, but it's not working. Oh, okay. Set the trap. Set the trap. Okay. Hey, I get you. Terrifying. Oh. You don't get it. I don't care if I'm doing 15 damage. I'm still doing damage. misunderstand. I've Dark Souls for years. The fact that I can even hurt you all the time is insane. You don't have like an invincible mode, you don't fucking disappear, you don't fly into the sky. Oh, you didn't like that one? Whatever. Yeah, do your little fucking balls. Don't care. Nope. Oh, hold on. I'm out of ammo. Ah! Oh. Come on. Come on. I was so not done with him.
It's dead. Finally.
Oh, shut up. Don't act like we were fucking even hurt. We have 3 health potions left. There's health shit everywhere. Stop.
The data center should be straight ahead.
Yeah, let's search his corpse.
Squirrel's gonna have to find another way there.
He's fine. Guess what? There's no fucking snake guarding the way, so he'll probably be able to get there. This fucking thing. Get fucking bagged on. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh. No. Cool. It's a really big weapon that makes you walk so slow you'll absolutely not want to use it. I want to see the YouTube videos of people just using that. I'm going to use this for the whole game now. It's okay, I'll just slow walk. Just vaporizing everything. I wonder if it has a limited charge though, probably. Or it'll disappear in the first cutscene, you know? They love doing that shit. You know, there's some games, I figured out, I used to love to do this. There's some games where you're not supposed to take a weapon outside of a certain area, and it usually deletes it in the cutscene. But if you're clever, you can throw it at your feet, and then the cutscene ends and it's still there, because they expect you to be holding it. Like, no, it's okay, I'll just ditch it right here. And then eventually they started figuring that out and patching that out pretty quick, but still, for a lot of years, there were games that just, you could do little tricks like that. That were just slightly outside of the box thinking, but it could get you serious gains in your gameplay. Like having a lot more fun in places you shouldn't be able to have fun in. I will vaporize the office building. Wait, but that's a cutscene. You're like, yeah, well, I threw the laser on the ground before it started. It's okay. Oh, dude, there's 2 of them. You think I should have been using these?
Oh, wow.
I never even stopped to see those. I was just, who cares? I fucking destroyed that thing. I'm the best. Look, here. Now we've got full health. Oh, look, there's another one. Yeah, we were definitely supposed to use these. They're from all the other ones that died, that exploded or whatever. There's another one, yep. I think that's everything. Oh, alive. Taking all of this free shit. It's meant to, like, we're supposed to be hiding behind all this shit, struggling. Like, no. Hey, I like to collect resources. This game will probably be really fun once I've played through it once on normal like this. To play on, like, not the super hard one, but the just like hard mode. The super hard one in this game is fucking stupid. It's literally insane. You always die in one hit, and everything just has so much more health. Like, I would, yeah. level 1 and that thing couldn't take me down. You realize that, right? Granted, maybe I shouldn't get such a big head, right? It's the first boss.
Yeah, stick the rest of them.
Hey, that'd be cool. I used to have a problem with the first game because every time I would aim up and spin, the game would lag. And so bird enemies for me were horrifying because I'm like, oh god, I can't do anything to stop them. No longer. Here, let me cradle you in my... Or no, here, you're going to have to sit over here. You're going to have a side view. Titty view. Boob cam. It's okay, don't ban my stream, YouTube. I am a man.
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system.
I know my tits are luscious, but...
Restore Elizabeth's dream. Is it still there?
Hey, Aloy, can you stop whispering to yourself like a fucking psychopath, please? A, we can't hear you. And B, even if we could hear you, no one cares. She's probably telling me exactly what I need to do to figure this door out or whatever. Oh, look, I just pressed the button. Gangster.
Okay. I should find a server room.
I love sending pulses out in this game. It's the most fun. Because it always does that. It makes like little X's everywhere, and it's just, I think it's great. If I was her, I would use it like echolocation.
I'm close. I have to be.
That was an awesome jump. Holy shit. I actually really like seeing that when I see parkour stuff. Sometimes I'll watch parkour videos of people doing really cool fucking shit. But one of my favorite things is when they jump off of something, grab the like railing of a staircase, turn around and then just jump off the staircase, but like land on something behind them and spin around and land like she just did. It's like that's one of the coolest looking things to me. Just like, what? You just knew it was there. They're like, well, no, I jumped and then looked as I was. But to me, some of those parkour moves are really fucking fun. I've done some really fun shit, but basic shit only. I've never done anything wild. I can't do flips. No, that's shit. But just free running, that's the way to run. If you want to go for a jog, go fucking free running. Once you get the hang of it, it's like, oh, you realize everything can be climbed. Everything's just an obstacle that can be vaulted. And it's like... But I saw like a bunch of parkour videos of kids that were like jumping over buildings and stuff, like between the gaps and falling and dying. And it's terrifying. Like, it's like, oh my God, that is the absolute worst thing ever. Like, obviously the video doesn't show the body or whatever, but it shows the kid fall through the gap and you're just like, oh, and it's like, and he died. And it's like, oh, fuck. Just like as a message to, hey kids, be careful doing this, because it's has some severe consequences if you do the wrong thing at the wrong place. But I've seen some really fucking funny ones of people doing like Kong jumps over piers and shit, and falling into the water, and it's just like, oh. I like the ones where they nail it, but the fails are pretty cool too.
Hi.
Whoa, look at...
Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers, brood of vipers, with a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you. This ain't no copy of guy you stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Huh.
Aloy?
Well, let's go to Travis Tate's and beat him to death.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
That sucks.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
Did you see the snake fight?
There's going to be more of that.
There's going to be. I like how she's like warning him. She's like, "Hey, man,
But I have
I'm about
keep
to lay
searching.
waste to the world to find what I
Fast,
need."
and
She's like, "This is sort of what I
have to
do."
take, I will.
Yeah.
And it
See?
just makes sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt.
Hey, you're
This is
cool,
on
but
me,
I think you're a
Varl.
bitch secretly,
Nobody
and I'm
else.
worried you're gonna die. He's like, "Oh, dude, that sucks."
Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure,
Have you looked?
But Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work.
Right.
Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
What other fucking plan do you have?
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've
Yeah.
got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Oh yeah, let's tame some motherfucking robots. I'm so in. Elden Ring. Elden Ring taught everybody. Did this come out before Elden Ring? I think it did. Or shortly after. Shortly after, probably because they had to put this in the game. No, I think it was the natural evolution of the story anyway. Her ability to take command of a robot and tame them.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
See, now that we waited, we can level up or use the level up skill point to do something cool.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way. Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
A shame. That makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic. One night, for less than half a minute, glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that, we left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, to the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Just fucking wait.
Let us know what
If
you
we
find.
die, someone has to live, stupid. It's literally what she's trying to say. She's like, you have the other fucking thing, the Force thing. She's like, if I fucking get crushed by some monster, and you're also eaten, no one benefits in the future from this shit I found when I was a little girl and fucking have used to become like the best shit. She's like, you have a dick and can have children and have the Force thing on your ear. Go away. She's like, go hunt some shit. Pass it on. She literally has like been screaming it. She's like, go away. She's like, you have it. I showed you. You're going to die. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to die for you. She's like, you don't get it. She's like, no one's banging me. I was an outcast. And she's like, you can just go have a family.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
What she doesn't realize is he probably wants to bang her. Right? Don't you think so? With the way he's so concerned over her? I do.
Could pull this thing out of the...
Whoa. Is this our spear? Oh, no.
Transmission.
Nice.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Climb up to the base of the spire. Oh, okay.
Savior, we were worried.
I might be able to climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire.
Oh, okay. I can't. I obviously can't do this the way I want, which is through the trees and all the bullshit. Okay. Is there a catapult or something that I'm not looking at? Oh, yeah, up there. Okay. Huh. She's really excited to climb.
Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me.
Thanks. That was fucking awesome.
Should be able to jump back and reach those ropes behind me.
Got it. That is fucking so cool. What a cool jumping system.
There we go. Now, how to cross over to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me his lance. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission note at the top will tell me. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside?
Wow, that was fucking crazy.
An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
Do we want maintenance configuration?
Wonder what the Kojin will make of this. There's the note. Sword of the Far West. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lance to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding?
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, all right.
Yes. Well, the coordinates make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found.
Aloy always has a way of doing. You went inside it, and it transformed. Almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it. It's
Cool. Human
enemies
enemies.
Past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated. And indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tenakth might grant rite of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
Well, it's what I need.
Sun King.
So, suck it up.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now, please? Itamen, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
I need to attach the Master Override to my new spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use. Is that a statue of me? That's new.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. But I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger, but it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. Tenakth territory.
By the sun, the Tenakth? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce, in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
Itamen looks happy.
You got him out of Sunfall. Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me. But I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Itamen comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. What makes this coming embassy so special?
Oh, just like today, this
I
special.
really thought something was going to happen. I was like, oh, what are they looking at? They're just waiting.
Our delegation
Yeah.
will meet with the Tanakh just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tanakh captive?
5 years. Tanakh emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive? Well, I'll know soon enough. If you see him before I do, tell him that I await him in Meridian, where he belongs.
If I see him, I will. When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. Oseram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tanakh. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tanakh to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tanakh like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension. But this coming embassy is the most important yet. The best sign we've had so far that the Tanakh want lasting peace.
I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back, but I need to know. When your mission is over, will you return to Meridian? And stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
I do hope to see Meridian again, Avad. And you.
I don't even know what the history of them is.
This mission.
I wonder if it's a DLC thing from the first game, or if it's just something that happened that we don't even know about.
I have to stay focused.
It's like, I don't really know
what happens after.
The whole...
I can't imagine that. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Well, if that place were to end up being Meridian, know that you will always receive a boundless welcome here. Tend to your mission, Aloy.
Yeah, they just made a statue of her. Like, literally. She's like, I'm gonna go live somewhere else. It's like, well, you're literally a statue in the center of town. So maybe you go there. I agree.
Looks like a memorial. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades. Machine carcasses. Remnants from the Battle of the Elite. We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through.
Oi, miss.
There, the workbench.
What is this?
Okay. Master override installed. Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Uthid, Vanasha. Thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it. Even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to. And it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Carja?
After you wiped out the Eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadows. So the commoners cleaned out the Citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uthid to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cudley here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind his solarium. Blech. Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little Huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Deeply honored, Savior. Those who fought at the Battle of the Elite will never forget what you did.
Dowager Queen Masadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow. Did I say right?
You said it fine, Itamen. And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion!
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done. That's part of the Deathbringer we defeated. This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Good to see you back here, Savior.
Eyes up here, brother!
Here we go.
With all those weapons, you look ready to take on every...
The battle really wrecked this place.
It was quite a fuss getting everyone out here to meet you.
I know you see me.
Savior! I'm relieved to see you in good health.
You're going through those. You traveled the West all on your own? That takes guts.
Ignoring me again?
Hope to catch you soon.
Sister! Over
fucked it up. Stop hammering if you hear a scraping.
Nora F. Legend. Nice to make your acquaintance.
Aloy, are you finished with your friends, or do you need more time?
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Ooh, I'm hungry. Ooh. Oh, nice. And my arms are getting all sore. I'm happy. I'm gonna watch this cutscene. And then save it and turn it off. Ooh, pretty.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and soul? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't seem like mine, but the iron won't subside. No matter.
He's not going to be far behind her.
Would I try? My raindrops in the flood. In
Nice. This is the actual intro to the game.
in the storm, if I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Those giraffes are cool. Platform heads or whatever they're called.
Me forth through darkness unknown. My heart with silence burns through solemnness and bone. The edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rock. I long to reach the other, to find the path we lost. And my raindrops in the flood,
to steal. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chainscrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
I see smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Smoke's probably coming from something the machines wrecked. As for the quiet, well, there's a work stoppage in effect because of all the fuss.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
Nasty ones, and lots of them. Bristlebacks, they're called. Strangeness is, they're not native to the Daunt. Just showed up, all of a sudden.
No hunters to kill them?
Oh, we've got hunters, just none that want to cross over. Boss of Chainscrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Carja's Sun Priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less... scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Erend and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Shh. Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith in Chainscrape would let you use his workbench. As for the Bristlebacks, you might want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks. I'll find Erend and I'll bring him back. Hey! Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operators under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking. Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chainscrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me. I gotta find Erend. But it might be good to hit Chainscrape first and upgrade my bow.
Ancient bracelet. It's all a watch. That is so fucking funny. He's like, nope. So, oh, he's actually. That's so cool. You can watch him going back up. Fucking wild. What a cool machine. Yeah, it's not going to take me back very far. We just got through a cutscene.